I want to talk about Casey Means, Trump's nominee for Surgeon General. You tune into my podcast on Thursday of this week. I'm going to do a deeper dive on her and some of the controversies and some of the reasons that she got nominated in the first place. But let's hear a doctor's perspective.
So real quick, would you want to see a doctor who does not have an active medical license or one who did not even complete a residency?
So the answer to that would be no. But the thing is that Surgeon General doesn't see patients. So it's a little bit of a, comparing an apple to an orange.
What about someone who advocates for trying to make your own Ozempic in your home? Or someone who sells nonsense supplements for mitochondrial health? And what if that doctor was actually the top doctor in the United States?
So this is true. She has done some interesting things. She owns a company that sells continuous glucose monitors. She does sell supplements. She's part of a company that teaches you how to spend money from your HSA on cold plunges and stuff. So there's some questionable things there. But again, Surgeon General isn't somebody that is treating patients. They're trying to help set agendas and laws.
Folks, Casey Means is a grifter. She is a wellness influencer. She's never been properly trained to be a doctor.
She actually was trained to be a doctor. She went to Stanford Medical School, and then she did 5 years of an ENT or ears, nose, and throat residency. The question that I would have is, why did she quit? She says she quit because she was disillusioned, and I'm not sure that passes my sniff test, because you go through all that 9 years of training in debt, and then with months left, you quit. I mean, not that it particularly matters immensely, but I just don't know if I buy into that excuse that she gave.
Nor does she actually believe in true evidence-based medicine. It's no big surprise that this is RFK's choice to be Surgeon General. I literally couldn't think of anybody more unqualified for this position.
So there were a lot of unqualified people. You don't have to be a doctor actually to be the Surgeon General. There have been nurses that have been the Surgeon General. The only two Surgeon Generals I can think of that made a difference were C. Everett Koop and Robert Carmona, who actually did move the needle a little bit. But otherwise, to me, it seems like somewhat of a prestigious post, but more of a figurehead.
And honestly, the fact that this is who's being picked as Surgeon General of the United States tells you this whole MAHA agenda really does not have the interest of Americans' health. It's a lot more like a reality TV show trying to get ratings.
I would agree with him on the sense that some of what she's done in the past have been for likes and clicks and maybe a little bit of pandering. But I think that this post is a little bit political in the sense that he obviously has a beef with MAHA and Kennedy. Kennedy is the one that actually sets the agenda. The Office of the Surgeon General is, like I said, more of a figurehead, somebody to be on the team, but not really a super influential post. So tune into my podcast on Thursday of this week, where I'm going to do a deep dive on Casey Means, trying to keep it in the middle, not really showing an opinion either direction, but just wanted you to kind of learn a little bit more about the Office of Surgeon General and Casey Means.